Keep that coming. Pretty aggressive descent. More turn. That's good for turn. When you do this descent, you're gonna feel it want to drop here. All right, and Great. You killed it, dude. You landed it.
I'm Matt, a commercial film director and private pilot. My job making car commercials and running a business takes me all over the world, and sometimes I get to fly myself.
Grumman 619er, wind 190 at 4, runway 7 left, Papa 5, fly heading 050, clear for takeoff.
Fly heading 050, 7 left, clear for takeoff, 619er. All right, ready, dude?
Daytona Tower, riddle 455.
Oh yeah, feel
Riddle
that.
470, left turn 030, contact departure, good day.
478, contact departure, heading 030, thank you.
What's up, everyone? Flying home from Daytona Beach, Florida. We just had a job, and I've got a special guest with me today. Emmy-nominated drone ripper. Cinematographer extraordinaire, Mr. Will Roegge.
I was like, Will, we need to have a run and gun setup for this shoot. Label maker.
And he's on the sticks right now. He's running the plane. I'm just hanging out over here. And we're going to cruise up to the Charlotte area, pick up fuel and lunch there, and then we're going to drop Will off in Cleveland.
Number 74619, contact Jack's approach 127.0, good day.
127.0, 619er. I think it's going to be a great day of flying. We got some weather, actually, in Charlotte we might have to deal with. Jacksonville, Grumman Tiger 74619er, 9000.
November 74619, Jack's approach, altimeter 3023.
3023, 619.
And November 619, correction to that, altimeter 3024.
3024, 619. Yeah, so we're just in cruise. We're actually over here, over the Atlantic Ocean. It's really pretty, really nice weather right now. It's super clean. Will's been doing barrel rolls and hammerheads in another
Station 0 Charlie Bravo,
so,
to maintain 4,000.
He's better than I am at this point.
To maintain 4,000, Charlie Bravo.
We got set up with a nice cruise profile. Trying to keep the cylinder heads cool, burning 10.4 gallons an hour, the nice 9,000 feet, 127 knots across the ground, which isn't my favorite speed, but it'll do just fine for today. And we're going kind of basically max endurance. We're doing 3.5 hours with IFR reserves to North Carolina, and then another 3.5 hours with IFR reserves to Cleveland, and then I'll fly the rest, the other 50 minutes or whatever, home myself. We also got a full load. We're actually 20-ish pounds under gross weight today, so there's some unique things to deal with when we get to Charlotte with basically like climb gradients and not running into mountains and stuff like that. How's flying, dude? How you?
It's great. I'm not even doing anything.
Yeah, you don't.
Here's 908, Delta Tango,
Yeah,
contact Jack
you don't have
Center,
to really do anything.
133.7.
Anyway, nice day for flying. I've always wanted to do the flight to Daytona.
Station 0 Charlie Bravo, contact approach 124.9. 2490 Charlie Bravo, good day.
Daytona's a busy airport too.
To Daytona ground, runway. Daytona ground number 2.
Daytona ground.
Daytona ground, Daytona ground number 4. Daytona ground intersection coming out.
Super busy. So what we do for work, Will and I have both been to Daytona. I said 40 times. I don't think that's true.
So 50 times between the two of us.
Yes, probably 50 visits between the 24 hours of Daytona, the roar before the 4, which is like a big test before the 24 hours, various automotive tests. You've been to like Bike Week,
Yep.
etc. I've done a lot of testing there for the Ford GT program, the Mustang program, the GT4 program, Continental Tire. You've gone from Mazda fans.
Yep.
So a lot of visits to Daytona, and every time I'm there, I'm sitting there trackside, and I'm just watching everybody from Embry-Riddle fly over in their Diamonds and their Skyhawks, and I'm just super jealous, because I flew there in commercial.
Station 2 contact Jack Center 124.67, good day.
I've always wanted to fly myself in, but it's about 6.5 hours from Grand Rapids. But the bigger thing is without an instrument rating, making a 900 nautical mile cross country, you're crossing the Appalachians, you're crossing a couple weather systems no matter what, has always been a challenge. And the other thing is, most of the time we're shooting there is in the winter, right? So the Rolex is in the winter, the roar's January 2nd usually. A lot of teams test there in the winter because it has consistent weather. So we're usually flying in January and February, which is icing and everything, but plus I haven't had an instrument rating, so it's like, you can't willy-nilly shoot that or flight that far and say like, oh, I'm going to be there if you can't get there. So on the way down, I didn't shoot a bunch because I had to get down there and I didn't really want to deal with shooting. It was like there's some instrument, there's some buildups and stuff. So I did roll a little bit of it. Had a really nice chill departure out of Grand Rapids. Picked up my clearance, got some instrument time, landed at Knoxville downtown. Really nice approach in Knoxville downtown. Left downwind actually takes you over the river, pointing at downtown. Island Airport, really cool airplanes there. Took off from there, climbed over the Appalachians, got beat up for an hour in some building cumulus. Then cruised into Daytona for a really nice approach, but it was a pretty chill flight other than getting the crap beat out of me for like an hour straight. You're gonna thread this gap, dude. You're gonna do it. You got the controls.
Okay. Are you going to pull up a little bit?
Nope.
Nope.
You were IFR, you can't.
Like within, what's your
it's
limit?
50 feet. Well, I mean, it's 100 feet legally, but really you want to keep within 50 feet.
Okay. Probably can get a nice little bump here.
Yeah. But you also don't know how deep these are.
Yeah.
Morning, Jack. Sparky RPGH.
Oh,
46 is vacating.
Yeah, you never know, though, dude.
7,000 cross off at 11,000.
We're in the tunnel of clouds right now, dude.
This is sweet.
Really sick. We like literally lucked out on our track.
Yeah, perfect track.
Cloud tunnel.
There we come. Yeah. Feels great.
Choo-choo.
Those are pretty chill.
Yeah.
They're not building very much. They're just little gentle cumuluses. Just keep it going, dude.
Alright, number 74619er, you want to proceed direct to Zomar at this time for that approach?
619er, direct Zomar.
Number 674619er, clear direct Zomar.
Clear direct Zomar, 7469.
Number 563 Alpha, thanks. You think sketch up on there. What was that request?
We'd like to do the RNAV.
That's why I was like very confused. I'm like, dude, we're going past
circle the land
my point.
19 for North Wilkesboro.
Okay, you can expect that. Number 563 Alpha, and let me know when you got the weather to North Wilkesboro. And you said
Zomar, we could be at
the RNAV to 19 initially,
approach. Crossing Zomar, descending 3,700, recovery final approach fix descending. There's a note of 1,600 is precision altitude, which we should be fine and scattered here. We're not like going to get real gnarly. But we still want to have it in the back of our mind. In the event we go missed, we are climbing runway heading
November 31380, Atlanta Center, Hickory altimeter 3026.
045 to BZM. Your.
November 74619er, 6 miles east of Zomar. Maintain at or above 4,800 until Zomar cleared for the RNAV GPS runway 6 approach, Hickory Airport.
Maintain 4,800 till Zomar cleared for the RNAV 06 at Hickory 619. Gonna sequence me for the procedure turn, Hawk.
What did you say?
It's gonna sequence me for the procedure turn.
November 74619er, for surface terminate, contact Hickory Tower, 128.15.
74619 over to tower. Hickory Tower, Grumman Tiger 74619 or 5,000 on the RNAV 06 approach.
Grumman 619, you're going to do the procedure turn outbound or turn directly in onto the GPS approach?
619 is going to do the procedure turn.
Grumman 619, report procedure turn inbound.
619.
So 056 headed to the terminal or the FBS?
This went from being like chill zone to legit being actual instrument flying.
056, I didn't catch that.
The procedure turn and a hold and...
056, your transmitter's not working now. Turn right on Alpha 2 and straight into the terminal. I think that's what you want.
Left 2, 4, 3.
Terminal 056. 056, that was better.
Alright, so for you, dude, so basically, because we were past the point that they gave us, we basically turned back, and you can't intercept the course if you have to basically do like a U-turn, because it's too risky in instrument conditions. So if you're beyond a certain intercept, those are procedure turns and holds. So we're basically going out now,
To turn around.
and then to turn around to make a nice, smooth, stabilized approach. So we're adding a bunch of time.
Yeah.
And so like, this is why you have reserve fuel, and this is why you like keep conservative estimates, because like, let's say we do this adds 15 minutes of flying, right? And then, let's say we get there, and then we go missed, like the weather's not good, right? And then we have to go to our alternate, like, all that stuff adds up, and you're like, initially, you're like, oh, this chill, like, then, like, all those things could happen, which is, this is all perfectly normal. None of this is even, like, out of the norm, right? It just cracks me up. There's literally, like, a giant cloud right there. Like, we've been completely VFR for the past hour and a half.
Yeah. What's this procedure turn right here?
This is going to be, I mean, so we're going outbound, and then we turn left, and we're basically making a parallel entry to a hold back inbound. And so we make this outbound. That's going to give us a left. outbound here of 30 degrees. No way through inbound, we'll descend to 4,800. Cross Zomar again. Now we come back around to 018. Here's that, sequenced it for us. So like on your, when you're doing instrument stuff, you have to do this all manually. They want you to like calculate it all.
Yeah.
The Garmin obviously does, it even knows which hold and everything to do.
Yeah.
This is the first procedure turn I've ever done in real life. Take that back. This is the second procedure turn I've done in real life.
He rejoined Zomar at 4,800,
Yeah.
right?
We just have to cross it above 4,800, but yeah, ideally we want to be at 4,800.
Full fire ground.
Makes it easier for us later, but it's an initial fix, so just like
Triple 5, cross runway 19 out to the terminal.
Grumman 619 inbound on the RNAV 06.
Triple 5, ready. Grumman 619, report Cougar.
600 record Cougar. Alright, going to a new approach configuration, going to 063 on our heading. Gonna be an actual approach. 063 and should sequence us. Alright, LPP plus V, so we have lateral guidance plus vertical, taking to Cougar 30,700. Alright, we're setting our approach speed, and we're gonna hold at 063 all the way down. Alright, minimum callouts 1,600. 063.
Grumman 619, runway 6, clear to land.
Runway 6, clear to land, 600. 1,600 foot, that's minimums going visual, trims correct. Take the glide slope all the way down. No more flaps coming out. Power coming out. RV's on the field. Trims coming up. A little fast.
What happened? Nothing happened. We just ran a. I can't even set this one up. They basically switched. I asked for RNAV 06 early. Charlotte was like, "No, you got to talk to Atlanta Center." We cruised for like another 5 or 10 miles. Called up Atlanta Center, and I was like, "Yo, Atlanta Center, can I get that RNAV 6?" And they're like, "Yeah, go to Zubar or Zubab." And I was like, "Sick, that's behind us." So then we basically made like a big left turn, and we hit that at the wrong angle to make a nice smooth approach. So then we did the full procedure turn inbound, and then did an actual instrument approach, which I can log, and we did a procedure turn, which I'll have to check and see if I can log that as a hold, because I'm missing a hold and I'll be current. Because otherwise my currency expires in 9 days, so that'd be sick.
Have you been here before?
No. But it is worth noting. Actually, I do want to make a note here for all you viewers out there. Will and I were just here. Weirdly enough, we were just here in Hickory for work. So we shot the Ford Next Gen NASCAR reveal video at Hickory Speedway, which is over there somewhere. And I was gonna fly into Hickory. We came from Grid Life, and it would have saved a bunch of time. But I had to go direct. So I went Grid Life, direct Hickory for that shoot, and then direct Seattle for the Olympus rally. And I would have had to leave my plane here for 9 or 10 days and then fly back from Seattle, hop on the plane, fly home, and then literally the next day go to San Francisco for a Harley Davidson shoot. So we ended up driving, perhaps you remember that, Will, from Grid Life, like shoot all day. Yeah, and drive 7 hours and shoot with our boy Risky Brisky.
I didn't realize it was actually in Hickory for some reason. I thought it was just Hickory Speedway because this feels further out, but it's quite mountainous around here, and the approach was pretty cool because you came over some nice mountains. So yeah, North Carolina, because what even is South Carolina?
It's an aviation museum here. We love aviation. How you doing?
Hey,
I'm just looking for the museum.
it's closed today.
Okay, cool.
We will, I think we'll start opening on Tuesdays again next month.
Okay.
And I'm here by myself, and we're not allowed to open up unless there's 3 of us.
Okay, no worries.
Well, I didn't want you to think I was keeping you out.
No problem, thanks a lot.
Did you fly in?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I stopped for fuel.
I'll tell you what, since you were flying in, if you'd flown in parked out here, so all you have to do is go into a little yellow rope.
Right.
Airplane.
Right.
Oh, you know the ground frequency, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay, that'll get you out through that door.
Okay.
You see a personnel gate over there that's closed up at this
Yep,
end?
okay.
It opens that way, so you can go out that way or this way.
Perfect, thanks a lot. Appreciate it. FA-18? No, they're closed.
Oh really?
Yeah. This part actually isn't open either.
Really?
But we can get in because we're pilots. The USS, this is Carrier Base Sikorsky Sea King, dude. Look at all that mumbo jumbo in the rotor head. Every time I think about a helicopter, the thing, they fold the blades, but then, like, look at all the shit that can go wrong. This is sick though. Look at this cloud skull thing, dude.
I know. This is your brother and the Grumman.
Yeah, dude, we're pretty much the same.
place is pretty cool if you're ever in Hickory.
That skull hanging up there, dude.
That one's nutty.
What's recommended? My guy here is blowing fuel out of what looks like sumps, but I think it's just because they filled my tanks to the very, very top of the filler net, so I think he's just expanding it.
Oh, I can feel that, dude. Holy moly. Actually gonna sound the ground effect just a bit here. Then we're getting that altitude. Where's Hickory Speedway at, dude?
Grumman 619er, contact Atlanta Center 125.15. Good day.
Grumman 619 over to Atlanta Center 125.15, 619er, thanks. Atlanta Center, Grumman Tiger 74619er, just off Hickory 1,700, climbing 4,000.
74619er, Atlanta radar contact, climb and maintain 5,000.
Climb maintain 5,000, 619er.
Hickory altimeter 3025.
3025, 619er. Yeah, we don't want to go in that business.
Number 678 Tango Charlie, connect Greensboro approach 12435, good day.
What?
Is that rain actually?
Yeah, well, that's a thunderstorm, dude.
Charlie, give me that freaking up, please. Greensboro approach 2435.
Have any data, man?
8,000 right turn heading 090.
We can't, if we go through that, we'll be dead. This will be bumpy. Looks like we should be able to top most of this at, we're at 6 now, we're about level. 8 should put us on the top, but we just don't want to go in any of these buildups, and I want to get high enough that we can keep eyes on them. I don't want to be in IMC where we don't know where buildups are. And even if we do get data, that's not a great way to avoid storms. We don't have radar sweeping, it's just next ride, and it could be 10 minutes old or more. Quick sit rep. We're still, we're just blasting over some mountains and deviating around some buildups, trying to find the sickest holes to fly through. We just had traffic right above this layer, 500 feet, giving it a rip on 182, probably rad dude. Did a little bit of deviating, about 50 miles of deviating actually, to get around some pre-sip. And we're actually going to punch through a real chill looking hole on some of these buildups. We have no weather in the cockpit right now, so I have ADS-B weather in to the iPad via Scout, and I have ADS-B weather in to my 530 via my Garmin GDL 89. Neither of which are getting weather. I'm getting traffic, which is sweet, and traffic's on ADS-B as well, but I'm not getting weather, which is weird. So I don't know what that's all about, but I had good Scout for a little bit, now I have marginal Scout, but no weather, which I don't like. I like seeing the weather. It keeps me comfortable. Maybe too comfortable or something, I don't know.
Gosh, just blew up.
I finally just retracted I had my seat pulled forward the whole, I'm like, why do my knees hurt so bad? And I'm like, oh, because I'm in the front of I'm literally no leg room Jeff right now up here. Like I'm flying United Airlines, dude, in an economy seat.
Indy King Air 461
instead of a luxury performance vehicle like the
King Air
Grumman
461 Romeo Golf, Indy Center, Roger. VOR Sierra Papa Alpha.
Oh, I'm comedian.
Fairway 1746.
Oh, no, I didn't. Oh,
Where's that at?
You got the control. Hold this. You got the controls? Or what do you want to do? You want to get the stuff, or you want me to get it?
Yeah,
you fly for a little bit. You can legit make a show, I think, out of two dudes, a Komodo and a Tiger. 2 dudes, a Tiger, and a Komodo. Komodo, 2 dudes, and a Tiger. That would be it. Something like that. There's so much stuff in here right now.
Controls are yours.
I got the controls.
Alright.
There's another joke for the viewers out there. Having nominated cinematographer Will Roegge, this is how he uses a camera. No handles, no top handle.
2704, descend and maintain 1000 and clear direct to the Falmouth VOR.
Just grabs it. Actually, don't
mind. 1746, contact Indy Center 124.57.
The only thing that's a bummer is you really can't shoot this thing. You gotta shoot it for
Flight 1742, cross Jackie at maintain 1000, Cincinnati altimeter 3014.
and whack-a-doodle. Grumman Tiger 746.
Indy Center, Grumman Tiger 74619, 11,000.
And November 5, really ready, thank you. We're trying to get hold of you. Not really sure what happened there, but glad to have you back.
You're on with the big boys right now, dude. Delta United's gonna hear you. Go for it.
Hey, Indy Center, this is Grumman Tiger 74619, 11,000.
November 74619, Indy Center, Roger. The Plymouth altimeter is 3010.
3010.
619.
619.
Nice, dude. Killed it. Killed it. My second CFI, the guy I first started with my instrument training, was like adamant that
City Center
you give the read back, like fly me fast. So that's why I was like, 61930, you know, and like, I would like do it so fast that I couldn't even understand it myself. He's like, you're too slow.
Altimeter is
I was like,
3014.
I don't think it's that critical, dude. And he's like,
3014.
he'll appreciate it. I'm like, okay, so I've been trying to always do it fast. And every once in a while, people are like, what was that? The wheel's descending us to 5,000 feet, which is our descent altitude. So here you go. You just have to start rolling this out.
Number 74619er, descend and maintain 3000.
Descent maintain 3,600. We're lead AF too. Oh, just keep your eyes open there. Lorraine County traffic, Grumman Tiger 74619, overflying the field south to north 2,800. Going to teardrop entry right traffic 25 Lorraine. You just want to center punch the field right now and just keep going straight. Okay, and now start a descent. Give me at least a 500 foot a minute. Oh, doesn't sound great. That's fine. It's just an airplane. You can try to keep it at 500 and just start cranking it to the left. So left and down. Yep. And you got to go even steeper on both of them. More descent, more turn. That's good for a turn. Now keep that descent coming. And when you do this descent, it's going to want to, you're going to feel it want to drop here, right here.
Lorraine County traffic, Cardinal 19501, clear the active. We're going to taxi to the hangar.
This is real nice right here, dude. Like this kind of profile. Keep it coming around. Just keep it coming. Lorraine County traffic, Grumman Tiger 74619, turning the right base, 25 Lorraine County. All right, so crank it over. And it's going to want to descend on you, so pull back at the same time, just a bit. Something like that, like 500 foot a minute descent. Coming around, you can just keep it coming all the way. I'm going to go one more chop. Yep, one more bit of flap, straighten up the runway, and we can actually go a little steeper on our descent here. A little high. Now you're on glide slope now with the pappies. You're a little low, but that's fine. Just pull back just a little bit. You still have a little airspeed to bleed off. That nose coming down, keep that nose coming down. And just try to straighten up. Just use a little round, follow you here. All right, and then keep that straight, keep that straight, keep that straight. And now, I'm following you through here with this, and those pull. As hard as, okay, hold on. All right, and pull. Great. You killed it, dude. You landed it. Just give you one little pull, dude. It wasn't even a big one. And then I'm on the rudder as the steer, I see. Hey, dude, you landed it.
Yeah, right. You only did everything.
No, I did. I did minor inputs, dude.
Yeah.
Minor inputs. It's actually, I mean, that's not, you're in a gusty landing, too. That's not like the world's easiest.
Feel that gusty?
It is, for sure.
Yeah.
100%.
Just like that.
Yeah, that's the gust. That's because you know, think about your wing, and your wing's like, oh, I'm doing this chill airspeed. Now it's like a plus 10, minus 10, which is going to affect your lift rate. Lorraine County traffic, Grumman Tiger 74619, clear the active. No, cleared the active a while ago, I know. Will's gonna, dude, takes my job flying drones, takes my job fucking flying planes.
That was not good.
I thought it was sick. I thought it was great, dude. I mean, I'm not a CFI. I'm just a jabroni, so.
It's hard to nail like a constant descent rate for me. It's just like,
Yo, Willie flies, dude. How was your first landing?
It was pretty good, actually.
Yeah.
Felt good.
Yeah, nice, dude. You kill it or what?
You kill us, so
yeah, nice. Nice, dude. Yeah, you know what they say, dude. If any landing you walk away from is a good one.
Right. I found the ground.
Yeah, I say any landing the plane can fly away from is a good one. It's a real good one.
Great success.
A+ landing.
All right, just shot my dude Will off. Did a pretty sweet landing. Now I gotta cruise home. Got a headwind, which is lame. It's gonna take me almost 2 hours to get from Cleveland to Grand Rapids. It usually takes 50 minutes. Well, it takes an hour and 15 minutes or something. It takes 50 minutes going here with a sweet tailwind. Either way, gotta make it home for wing night with my dudes. Been doing chicken wings every Tuesday night for the past 20 years. You can't miss it, which is why I own a plane pretty much. Thanks for watching. It was a good flight. A lot of fun, good shoot. Catch you on the next one.